Hi again. I'm going to talk about the evolution of MOP. What the hell they're thinking with MOP G5? I do never know. Never know. Even if people say that G5 will be one of the best seasons, nah. Come on. You're fucking interrupting me. G5 would be the best of the generations, but people say that it's the worst generation of all the G4 is better than them all. G4 was literally gold, solid gold. They made like 9 seasons for them, so uh, it took a lot of time to took a lot of time for people to warm up to G5, and the bronies don't really like it or the fandom. The fandom is really hard to please. They're very bad with they've only got like 3 films, like four or five films about it.
I'm up there. I'm safe under your protection now. Okay?
It's so hard to get the video. It's just rubbish. It's just please stop. They made dragons. They made the dragons come back, and what the hell was where? And now we're just confirming. Actually, we got an insight to Session backstory in this generation. I don't know why I didn't do it in G4, but anyways, apparently they were born alicorns, and this proves that there's an alicorn civilization. That she was an alicorn probably for fire or something. She was Opalina. Opalina. Opalina was Princess Opalina. She came to Equestria and she took all the magic. I don't think if I think Princess Twilight was a ruler, and then she died, and then it passed on generations yet to come. Generations yet to come, because a lot of generation had that proves that immortals don't exist. Immortality doesn't exist, in my opinion. Even though the fandom guessed that there was immortality. It makes remembrance sound like rubbish. Fans think that they did good with G5. They did a good time fleshing out what our pony powers were. They were very good. Now, the evolution that My Pony did bring a lot of fandoms, brought a lot of people together. It did, and my G3, G G5 is still going on. The animated series it's going on because kids like it. The kids like it. I don't think people really care about it. We've seen they lived they used they used G5 as an excuse to burnt out on our Pony Magic. Seriously, what the fuck was that about? Seriously, things started. Things were okay in G5, but the real part of our pros have is breaking the fourth wall. That's what people say. That's what the fandom says, anyways. That's what people say in any sort of fandom. People want more in G5, but they got some of their answers from G5. They answered a lot of our questions on what should we do about this certain type of magic. They really did. They really did. They didn't really listen to the bronies when they made G5. Hasbro is just made for failure. They're set up for failure, and it's still it's still going on. The G5, but it's not going to last that long. G6 is come sooner than later. So G4 ended, and now G5 is going into two, and then I think they're going to bring back what they're good at. Bring back the G4, in a reboot. That'd be way better than just continuing starting from scratch. It's easier said than done. Even if people say that it was the fact that no one had anything to do with G5. People didn't really care. The fandom doesn't care, and no one else cared about something that that's working. If they really want to change, Hasbro wants to change a lot of G5 just to suit the fandom. But they really just in it for the money. They just want money. They just want money. But that money comes in their natural for Hasbro. Hasbro, go take notes. Go take notes of Disney for a while, and then come back to it. Don't take notes from Disney saying what makes a good story. They did a good storyline. I didn't know what G4 is going to turn out to be. Season 9 brought us Grogard from another turn of villain from G1. Especially if you continue generations and generations and generations. I probably we'll be at G10 before we know it. But it would take longer to get there. If they just if G5 was about the sons and daughters of the ponies, about the main six. Be nice to see Applejack's child, Rarity's child, Twilight's kid, Fluttershy kid, and so on and so forth, and Fluttershy kid and Rainbow Dash's kid. Be nice to see if they just went with that formula that Descendants has and Ever After has. They might have, and Monster High, both. They might have got more better results from the fandom and from other people than just going off of True Pegasus, one unicorn, two are ponies, and just that. It takes longer for the fandom to process half of what's going on in GFA, but most of it was just rubbish about fandom, about friendship, about all that. They literally just sucked. They literally just Hasbro just sucked everything they learned from G in friendship with Magic and just applied to the here, saying they wanted lightning to strike twice, but they can't get lightning to strike twice. They can only strike once, not twice or three times. They literally did what Disney did when they had the license. They have a license to buy a pony and many other franchises like Play-Doh and Transformers. Transformers is for boys and pony for girls, but don't worry. It's boys that love girls that like Transformers and boys that like My Pony. There's bronies. There's a lot of bronies. A lot of bronies have a lot of they love My Little Pony and they come up with theories. There's BrokenCon, there's all sorts of things for those different persons. And there's a lot of channels that are based on ponies. And most of them are gay, no, not gay like the dog community. Like the dog community is mostly gays. It's made up of gays and men, basically. There's not many, there's only a few gays in the fandom, and that's very little. They're very little, to say the least. Thank you for watching this video, please. Please, hit the subscribe button and like, share, comment, and pass on my messages on